some of the best Stadium Series jerseys from the perspective of a professional graphic designer. But first, let's talk about what happened on Sunday. Besides an incredible game that featured an outdoor goalie fight and an awesome comeback by the home team, we got some pretty decent jerseys. For Boston, I like the concept, but I think they chose the wrong chest logo. They have a B logo with scratches on their shoulder that would have looked a lot cooler in the center of the jersey. I do really like the scratches on the shorts. That's a cool detail, and I love the helmets. Sadly for the Lightning, these are some of their best jerseys. Now, I wasn't blown away by these, but I do really like the lightning bolt on the shorts, and I don't mind the TBL across the chest. And again, for both teams, I like the details on the helmet. As a quick note, the stadium also looked incredible. The area around the ice followed a pirate theme that they used throughout the broadcast and the design. I think it all worked really well, and it turned out awesome. Now let's talk about some of my favorite jerseys from years past. First up, the honorable mentions. These Flyers jerseys from 2024 are pretty simple, but they're really nice looking and definitely a different vibe from their usual jerseys. Also from 2024, I love the Rangers block lettering that they use on their numbers, and that design cue translates really well to these jerseys. I think they look really clean. I love the thick stripes on the sleeves, and I think that helmet, although redundant here, would look really good with their regular uniforms. These Lightning jerseys from 2022 are pretty cool. I love the template and I really like the bolts across the chest. However, whenever they pretend to be the Leafs with just white and blue, along with overusing that Power Company logo, they lose out of cool points for me. You'll hear more about the Lightning and my worst jerseys in the NFL video pretty soon. Now it's time for the best ones, in my opinion. First up is the Washington Capitals from 2023. I do love that we get bigger design swings for the Stadium Series. The Winter Classic is reserved for tradition, but the Stadium Series is for creativity. The giant logo, the huge numbers on the shoulders, I think this looks pretty rad. And also, it reminds me of the 90s MLB turn ahead the clock night that they had. Another big swing for the Kings here in 2020. It's a very fast looking design. The two-tone looks really cool. The chrome buckets are awesome. I think this is a strong Stadium Series jersey. One of the most traditional teams in all of sports, the Detroit Red Wings, let the designers go a little wild in 2016. I love the giant logo and the angled stripe. The white gloves are the cherry on top, and overall a very cool look for the Red Wings. However, the team they played against in this game may have done it even better. These Avalanche jerseys are incredible. The giant white shoulder numbers look amazing. The thick stripes look very cool in their awesome colors. And I also think that the black helmets and black shorts accent everything really, really well. Honestly, the Avalanche have some of the coolest jerseys in all of hockey, and this one is definitely on that list. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who did I forget and who would you add to the list? And remember, no dangling at the blue line. You'll get yelled at. Am I recording? I probably am. I'm gonna should I double check? I was recording. I'm a professional. Of course I was recording.